दिव्यं भौं च अन्तरिक्षं वित्तम् अच्युत निर्मितं तत्सर्वं वयं जान एतत् कुर्यात् स्वतो बुधः. Divyam, easily obtained because of rainfall from the sky. Bhaumam, obtained from the mines and the sea. Cha and Antariksham, obtained by chance. Vittam, all property. Achyut Nirmitam, created by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Tat, those things. Sarvam, all Upinjana, utilizing for all human society or all living beings. Etat, this. Maintaining body and soul together. Kuryat, one must do. Swataha, obtained of itself, without extra endeavor. Buddha, the intelligent person. The natural products created by the Supreme Personality of Godhead should be utilized to maintain the bodies and souls of all living entities. The necessities of life are of three types. Those produced from the sky, from rainfall first, from the earth, from the mines, the seas or the fields second, and third is from the atmosphere, that which is obtained suddenly and unexpectedly. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We living entities in different forms are all children of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as confirmed by the Lord in Bhagavad Gita. Sarva yonish kuntiya murtya sambhavantiya tasam brahma yonir aham bij pradapita. It should be understood that all species of life, Sarva yonishu kuntiya, O son of Kunti, Sarva yonishu, all species of life are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed giving father. Aham Bij Pradapta. The Supreme Lord Krishna is the father of all living entities in different species and forms. Not only about human, it is about all different species and all living entities. Okay, every form. Krishna is the seed giving father. One who is intelligent can see that all living entities in the 84 lakh bodily forms are part of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and are his sons. Everything within the material world and spiritual world is the property of the Supreme Lord. Ishavasya sarvam. And therefore, everything has a relationship with everyone, every living entity. Who is the father for everyone? Krishna. And everything within this material world and spiritual world, everything is whose property? Krishna's property. So that is why some people may say that Krishna was stealing butter or this, that. No, actually everything belongs to Krishna, so why he has to steal? Right? So therefore, everything has a relationship with Krishna. Srila Rupa Goswami says in this regard, प्रपंचिकतया बुद्ध्या हरि संबंधी वस्तुनः मुमुक्षुभि परित्यागो वैराग्यम फल्गु कथ्यते. One who rejects anything without knowledge of its relationship to Krishna is incomplete in his renunciation. Some people may renounce everything, even though the things which can be utilized, which can be used in the service of Krishna, those things also uh, they will renounce. So that is not very right attitude. Things which are renunciation means which we can, which the things which are having no use in our bhakti, that we leave it, and things which can be utilized in the service of Krishna, then we use it, right? So that is why you see, like things like we have our phone, we have laptop, we use internet. So we are not leaving all these things, we are using them, and using them in the service of Krishna, right? Prabhupada was using all those things, car, buildings, planes, trains, all those things we use, right? Now we are using electricity, everything, but in the service of Krishna. Microphone, Prabhupada used to say this microphone, scientists have developed, but we are using in the service of Krishna. And somebody, the same microphone, some people are using for their sense gratification, right? To making, for recording unnecessary songs or audios, you know, or or to cheat others. They are using the same device, but devotees are using the same device for serving Krishna. So that is called Yukta Vairagya, engaging everything in the service of Krishna. That is the one of the four principle of ISKCON. Utility is the principle, right? So, although Mayavadi philosophers say that the material creation is false, actually it is not false, it is factual. But the idea that everything belongs to human society is false. Everything belongs to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, or everything is created by Krishna. All living entities, being the Lord's sons, his eternal parts and parcels, have the right to use their father's property by nature's arrangement. Okay, so everyone has this opportunity, this right to use and utilize the nature's things because Krishna is the father. Okay, and all living entities are Krishna's part and parcel. So, like a son has natural right to use the property of his father, so same way we all have the right to use the property of Krishna, but in proper way. Not like I only will use and nobody I will allow others person. Everything come to me. No. You know, that's why as stated in the Upanishad, Tena taktena bhunjita ma grahida tasya. A father will bring things equally for everyone. Everyone's quota is fixed. So one should take only his quota. Right? Sometime in the childhood, children will do like that. Like they will ask father to give them balloon or any toy. So suppose father gave two children, so two balloon he gave. So everyone, both of them have their own balloon. Right now, one child will um, break that. You know, it's lost or something happened. Now he want the other ones. You know, then he will cry. No, I want, I want. So everyone has got their own quota. They should not ten taktena bunjita ma grahit kasridhanam. Don't try to take others' quota. Okay, be happy, be satisfied in your own quota. Everyone should be satisfied with the things allotted him by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. No one should encroach upon another's rights or property. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Annad bhavanti bhutani parjanyad anna sambhava yagyad bhavati parjanyo yagya karna sambhava. All living bodies subsist on food grains which are produced from rains. Rains are produced by performing of yajna, and yajna is born of prescribed duties. When food grains are sufficiently produced, both animals and human beings can be nourished without difficulty for their maintenance. So we need food, right? We don't need like we need agriculture field to grow the food, right? But nowadays there is no value for farmer and for agriculture work also. This is like lowest class of job. But that's what is the main thing now in present situation. You see, only that is the main thing. Farmer's job, right? Otherwise, how you'll get food? Now all the factories are closed, movies are closed, cinema halls are closed, everything is closed. That is not essential. Essential is agriculture field and farmers and their job, which will bring us food, right? So good civilization will promote that kind of jobs, so that everybody, if more people will grow and it will be nice, we will have enough food. No? So there is nature's arrangement. Prakriti Kirimanani Gunai Karmani Sarvasa. Everyone is acting under the influence of material nature. And only fools they think they can improve on what God has created. Okay, actually nature is super intelligent because it is running under this supervision of Krishna. But only some people think like they can further do some modification in the nature and they can bring up better thing. This is the biggest foolishness of human society. What is that? Humans are thinking they can do some further modifications, upgradation in the nature's arrangement, and that in that way they will bring better situation. And every since when they are trying till now, they did not get success. They were not able to create one single thing which is better than nature's arrangement. You think? They have done so many kind of inventions, scientists have done, but not a single thing is better than nature's arrangement. Okay. They have done, see, the point is that, you see, now imagine a situation that scientists create a vehicle, a car, for example, a car, and that car is using petrol and releasing some kind of gas, CO or whatever, and that gas is being used for some other vehicle as fuel, and whatever this gas is used as fuel to other vehicle, and other vehicle is releasing some waste. That waste is coming, and I mean, first car used petrol, and this petrol was burned inside, and some gas came. This gas went in another type of vehicles, and those vehicles are using this gas as fuel and releasing petrol, and that petrol is coming here. So you see, petrol, then one another type of gas, and then the gas again become petrol, and then petrol is wonderful cycle. Is it possible? No. But nature's arrangement is like, okay, humans release some gas, trees take that, what trees release that we take. Okay, and nature will make one male creature and one female creature, and then that's it. It will go on. Now imagine such situation: one male bike we got, one female bike we got, and that's it. Our whole generation bikes will come automatically. Like, no need to purchase further from any company. This male bike, this female bike, only that's it. The next generation, our kids will get new bikes. Why? Because the bikes will give another bike. Is it possible? No. Nature's arrangement is the best because it is done by the supreme intelligent person, Krishna. Okay. Many examples are there. Even like you see the human body, so many systems are working. Who is doing? Ultimately, everything is coming manufacturing, right? Just imagine the situation where you are alone now. Okay, I'll tell you another example. You are alone, so you got a bike. Huh? Now you got married, so the same bike turns into, seeing your requirement, same bike turn into a small car and a nano or like that. Then you got a kid, so the car even expanded more because now you have a kid. Then you got two kids, then car expanded even more. Is it possible? But in nature's arrangement, you see all the living entities when they are small, 5-year-old, 2-year-old, their liver is also small, their kidney is also small, everything is small, and gradually they are growing. So it's not like, array 5 year ho gaya, like in vehicles, no, 3 year over, battery is now new battery has to be replaced. No, it's not like that. That array 5 year over, now you are bringing new kidney, so there is a kidney shop, so old kidney you give, new kidney you take. It's not like that. In natural way, you can just, it's all by automatically, everything is increasing, right? Everything is growing by its own. Who made this arrangement? Is there any scientist who is making this arrangement? No, it's all there. Right? Nature's arrangement. Right? When the child is in the womb of mother, this is nature's arrangement that the placental connection is made, right? And the child is getting all the nourishments. It is not any scientist's arrangement or human's arrangement. Okay, like, okay, after these many months, the pregnant lady has to take this tablet, then the connection is made. No, nothing. But humans are thinking so much. They think we can do something. So they have natural birth is nowadays, it's almost like rare. They have got what is called cesarean or something like that. They saying natural birth is not at all possible. It's wrong. So every doctor is suggesting go for this surgical process, which is actually not good, right? In Because if that is the way, then nature might have arranged in that way only, right? But people are becoming extra smart, and those things which they are trying, they are bringing another chaos in the society. Anything you take, it has brought a negative impact. Okay, whether it is vehicle which brought pollution, whether it is air conditioning and refrigerators and all which brought global warming, a lot of everything has got a side effects. The plastic, when plastic came, people thought what a wonderful invention science has done. टूटता ही नहीं. People used to think it will never break. Everybody removed the earlier days in the home, they will have clay pot, matka, small surahi, nice for drinking water. Now they got plastic bottles. It's just horrible. Actually, plastic. Now only they realize that plastic is very dangerous. You see, this is the problem with this scientific thing, like, because their knowledge is uh, kind of, what do you call, ROE, what do you call it, like ascending order. Yeah. So that ascending order of knowledge is not good, because they keep trying. They will try something, then failure. Every latest research says that the previous research is failed. So that's not very good. But Vedic system knowledge is descending order. Supreme personality, supremely perfect person, Krishna knows everything perfectly, and he transfers the knowledge to his bona fide students. Perfect knowledge is coming down. Then they give the knowledge and authority to further distribute. Knowledge and the authority both to further distribute. So that perfect knowledge, evam parampara praptam, it comes down, right? So everything is perfect. There is just everything perfect. So that is why here Prabhupada is writing that only fools think they can improve upon what God has created. Because nature's arrangement is such wonderful arrangement. Nowadays people are bringing so many things. There are many examples which can be said. And nature's arrangement is the best in all the ways. Okay, whatever you say. So recently somebody shared, like, but when before delivery there is no milk uh, in the mother's breast, but as delivery is done, there is milk in the mother's breast. Who is arranging? Krishna knows now the boy, now the baby need milk, so Krishna is arranging that also. That system is made. That system is already made by nature. That is perfect system. So one should not interfere with the nature system. If one will interfere or disturb the nature's arrangement, one has to suffer a big reaction from the nature, or you can say the nature's anger we have to handle. We don't know. That's why a lot of cyclone, earthquake, this, that, many problems are coming nowadays. Because humans are interfering in the nature system. So when you disbalance the natural things, then nature has to take place by its own. So it will destroy some anything, and you make it correct, right? So many unnatural things, like everything is unnatural actually. Whatever humans do, like cutting many mountains are cut already, many rivers are gone, trees, jungles are gone. So humans thinks here jungle should not be there, remove. Here we make apartment, and when new place they find, there they will do plantation. Here jungle should come. Why? No, that's why they think they are extra smart. That is the cause of suffering, because Jiva is thinking that I want to lord it over material nature. Jiva, this is the biggest fight going on. Jiva want to overcome, lord it, control material nature. Soul want to control material nature. जैसा मैं चाहूं वैसा हो. The way I think, It should happen like that only. So they are trying best to control the nature, but how they can control the nature? And controlling nature means directly against Krishna, because who is controlling? Maya Adyakshin Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. Who is controlling now nature? Krishna is controlling nature. Now I am trying to control nature. That means I am in direct competition with Krishna. So who can have competition with Krishna? If you want to have a competition with Krishna in order to control nature, then definitely we are going to suffer all. Because how can we control Krishna? How can we win over Krishna? And naturally, it is very tough, no? Because my nature is under control of Krishna, and now everybody is trying to control nature, right? They will remove the mountains, they will remove the trees, they will remove the rivers. Where there is a big pond, lake, this is the is reservoir of water, big reservoir, big lake. That lake they will remove. So many lakes and ponds they put soil and made apartments there. Okay, sorry. So that was some distance about the this thing, how humans are trying to control over material nature, and jiva's this desire to control over material nature is the cause of his material existence. As soon as we leave this desire that I want to control material nature, and controlling, we may think, I never want to control nature. So we are in such a ignorance that we don't realize actually. So we have to understand this thing. Are not we trying to settle things here there which are natural? So that means we are trying to control it over material nature, and that is the cause of our material existence. So when we stop this desire, and when we start living in harmony with nature, then gradually the nature will help us to realize our own swarupa, our own relationship with Krishna. Okay, we have to understand that okay, Krishna is the controller of nature, and I am also servant of Krishna. So I must serve Krishna, not try to compete with. Okay, further, the householders are coming back to the purport. The householders are specifically responsible for seeing that the laws of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are maintained. Okay, laws of the Supreme Personality are maintained without fighting between men, communities, societies, or nations. Human society should properly utilize the gifts of God. Okay, same thing. I'm just reading now. I have explained you. Okay, so householders are specifically responsible for seeing that they should notice, they should monitor that the laws of nature, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, are maintained without fighting men, communities, societies, or nations. Human society should properly utilize the gifts of God, especially the food grains that grow because of rain falling from the sky, as stated in Bhagavad Gita, Yajna Bhavati Parjanya. So that the rainfall will be regulated. Humanity should perform yajnas, sacrifice. Yajnas were previously performed with offerings of oblations of ghee and food grains, but in this age, of course, now coming the important point. In this age, present age, of course, this is no longer possible. Offering ghee and food grains in the fire sacrifice is not at all possible. If you do, a lot of people will object. Are like sometimes somebody put some milk over shivling, so much objections is there. Why big temple? Why this? Why that? So if you start putting food grains and ghee inside the fire sacrifice, people will object so much. So that's why Shastras are saying no need to do such kind of sacrifice. And for the production of ghee and food grains has diminished because of the simple life of human society. Another reason is that the ghee and food is not there. It's very reduced. The production is reduced. And nowadays, finding pure ghee is like as difficult as finding Krishna. You can't just believe. Some people are thinking that if it is costly, it is pure. है ना? Some people are thinking if it is my relative giving me, it's pure. है ना? If my friend is bringing, it's pure. But who knows what they are mixing? Pure, pure ghee from pure cow is rare. You may get pure ghee, but the cow may not be pure cow. Yeah, they may have like pure Indian breed, desi guy. Finding pure Indian cow is very difficult nowadays. So when the cow itself is foreign breed, how you'll get pure ghee? Okay, so pure ghee from pure cow, and that's why nowadays they are asking, it will be written na, in that ghee box, pure ghee, na? Or in Vrindavan, in other local places, they are writing nowadays like this: Suddha Gai ka Suddha ghee. That's what they are publishing in their board. Our cow is also pure, our ghee is also okay. So, however, people should take to Krishna consciousness and chant the Hare Krishna mantra as recommended in the Shastra. Yakai Sankirtana Praya Janti Sumisa. So, no need to worry about ghee and food grains. In Kali Yuga, Shastras are recommending only Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Sankirtan Kalau Yuga, this Yuga is for Sankirtan. Okay, so if you are not able to do fire sacrifice, no problem. You can do Sankirtan Yajna. And in fire sacrifice, charity is given. So in Sankirtan Yajna, you just distribute some prasadam, so people will be happy. If people throughout the world take to Krishna consciousness movement and chant the easy sound vibration of the transcendental name and name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there will be no scarcity of rainfall. Consequently, food grains